Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play, not Baldur's Gate 2, this is Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. So, last time we'd completed combat, we created our character, and we started the adventure. So, let's see what's this way. Zoom in and out, this is nice. Some thugs. The light from the nearby vendor stall stabs into your eyes, trigger a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop short, squinting as rough voices drift on the wind. Tattooed smuggler. Where's everyone else? Where's the damned shipment? Street shoulder. Haven't seen him yet. We just got here. The voice becomes irritated to the tattooed smuggler. Long way is probably waiting for us, so we can just haul it out of the boat for him. That lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here. Let him find us. Carter. Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangers don't know we're here. We should probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us. Might be better to take them out now whilst we've got the element of surprise on our side. Ooh, whilst unaware hostiles are on screen, press the unholster button to enter turn-based combat mode. Well, let's do it. Let's take let's see what he can do with this one. Can I do that? No, okay. No, don't do an aim fire, let's just do single round into him. Okay, let's start it. Power bolt. Missed, really? Should have expected that. What? Oh, gee, great. Okay, let's take out. Really? That missed? Okay, so let's finish him off. No, really? Let's do you. Missed. Okay, well. Excellent. That was over quickly enough. What have we got? Was there just this? I thought there was something else. Ooh, basic medkit. There was nothing else. No, I thought I saw something else. Fair enough. We gained some experience. Where to now? So down here looks like there's some stuff to grab. What's this? Oh, we've got some cash. That's always handy. Nothing else. Fair enough. Some people to talk to. else do we have? Okay, so let's carry on going up here. See if there's anything of interest. There is not anything of interest, which is a shame, really. So let's talk to this guy. Crossing the street, you can make out 4 shadowy figures loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf, elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're different from the smugglers on the dock. Alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. A very, very token attempt. The unspoken message is clear. We're strapped. Mind your manners. Wu stands up tall. Takes that amused tone he gets whenever he's standing toe-to-toe with someone bigger. And someone who doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? The thick troll puts his mouth into a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. He makes a show of patting his pockets. Nope, guess not. I must have dropped mine in a dumpster, along with the last idiot who stepped up to us. Wu coolly surveys the scene, nods in a friendly fashion. Is that right? Well then. You can almost feel Wu's cop training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute a command routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quick, but it's too late. By the time it hits shoulder level, an assortment of nasty-looking ordnance is already trained on his head. Carter backs him up. She whips her arms forward, fists blazing with magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. Alright everyone, just be cool. The thick troll's voice is casual, amused. He shakes his gun in Wu's face. A little late for that, isn't it? Can we do this? Screw it. Nah, it's never too late to be cool. Troll winks at you and gives his attention to Wu. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot just now. Maybe we can do something. What can we do for you, officer? His mouth breaks into a patronizing grin. Wu's jaw tightens, but his tone stays cool and controlled. I'm looking for an old man, Raymond Black. We were supposed to meet him here. You know him? Troll nods his enormous treads. Head. Mm-hmm. Wu's voice gets an itch. You can see a vein in his temple start to pulse. Where is he? Carter sees it too, and keeps her voice neutral. Easy, Duncan. The troll maintains an amused eye contact, but his weapon stays trained on Wu. That's right. Easy, Duncan. Your friend Raymond never showed. We've been waiting for the better part of an hour. You were going to meet with Raymond? Mm-hmm. Keep talking. The troll's yellow-brown tusks shift into a smile again. You new friends, the heavily armed kind. The old man hired us to take you all on a little excursion. Wu's brow furrows. Hide you? He takes a moment, looks them over. They're an odd assortment. A cybered-up troll, an orc girl with magical fetishes, a dwarf with a cyberdex lying on her back, a tall man standing behind them, inscrutable. All with guns trained on Wu. Understanding spreads across Wu's face. His jaw tightens. You're Shadowrunners. Troll nods. Mm-hmm. Wu's shoulders creep up. His stance tightens. It's bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. Troll corrects him. Mercenary operatives. The dwarf cuts in. Her voice is soft but strong. Criminal. Mercenary operatives. So yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associating with a bunch of hardened criminals. Troll tosses Wu a sideways smile when staring down the bottom of his gun, barrel of his gun. Sorry to burst your bubble, Longstaff. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he's struggling to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off him. The runner sense it too, and they tense up tight. They're keyed on Duncan, and their guns are big. The looks on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat, and Wu's going down in a red mist cloud. Carter remains completely still. Her voice is level, moderate. She's done this before. So I'll stay focused. No need for this to get ugly. She speaks quietly to Wu, who listens without turning, his focus squarely on the troll. We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that. She's right. Let's focus on Raymond. You can tell the Orc girl's had enough of the tension. She blurts it out. The old man wanted us to take him to Kowloon, Walled City. She waves her hand over the three of you. You two. Two large rats, clinging to her hip and shoulder, poke their heads out of the folds of clothing. They fix their beady eyes on you intently. You know the Walled City? Slum, right? I've heard of it. The girl sneers, rolling her eyes. It's a shithole. Worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Memories of growing up in the Redmond Barrens flash through your mind. Well, you get it. It's a real bad place. Now, why would a little old man pay you to take him there? The dwarf standing next to her nods and jumps in. Wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot too. Just kept rambling on and on about how he had to get in. Under ordinary circumstances, I would never accept the gig. The Walled City's the last place I want to go, but the old man rolled up a truckload of new yen. You gotta eat, right? Will risks a glance at you. His weapon remains trained on the Shadowrunners, but a flicker of uncertainty plays across his face. Let's say we believe you. What now? The troll flashes you a smile that's all tusks and no warmth. Okay, gang, I tell you what. He looks at his team as he slowly starts to load his weapon. We're all going to put our guns down. Whoa. We do indeed need to take cover. Let's go there. The sound of high-caliber rifle shots hangs in the air, and the red dots of laser sights sweep the area. Carter the troll and the silent elf lie dead in widening pools of blood, their heads broken open like melons dropped from a 4-story building. Brutal. Young Orc. The Orc girl screams from cover. Nightjar, come on, big man, talk to me, gunshot. No, no. She turns to the dwarf, her eyes wild with fear. Oh shit, this isn't good. The voice blares out from a loudspeaker. This is the police. Lay down your weapons, put your hands behind your head and come out where we can see you. Officer on microphone. Duncan Wu, Sarah Evenstar, come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds. Duncan crouches behind cover, his gaze locked on Carter's corpse. His voice becomes out in a hoarse roar. Stand down, damn it! I'm law enforcement. Lone Star, Lone Star! He's driven deeper into cover by a hail of gunfire. Shy dwarf. The dwarf shakes her head at him, her voice is flat. Save your breath, they won't listen. Use your eyes, those bastards ain't here to make arrests. A sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showering her an explosion of plaster. We need to get out of here now. Everyone pipe down, just give me a minute. The rat girl stares at the ground intently, as if listening. Then her brow furrows. Her eyes go beady and her nose wrinkles up. She begins to sway back and forth, her lips moving soundlessly. She snaps out of her trance. Okay, I've got a way out. It's at the end of the street. Everyone, come with me. Everyone? We don't need the rent-a-cops. Garbutt, we're the only ones. The little orc whips her head towards her friend. Their extra firepower is... I got us an exit, but we've got to get it past the heat. And we can't shoot our way out of this on our own. If nothing else, they can soak up a few rounds for us. She turns to you, her pupils pinpricks of intensity. Just stick to cover and keep close. There's a door down the street that leads to the back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind. You get left behind. Where is the... okay. One assumes it's there. Okay. So let's take out the captain with an aimed shot, I think. Duncan, you can come there. You can do an aimed shot. Shit. Call it. It's not like good. It's nowhere good to run. This is going to be bad. No, it's actually not too bad. Ah, shit. I hadn't counted on you. Okay, well. Okay, well that's good. She's going to spray and pray. Well, that's pretty good. Should do an aimed shot at him. Oh, really? Okay, she needs some healing. Let's head up to there, take a shot. Not enough AP, really. Not for this derp. Can heal our own wound. What's that? Proximity grenade. Huh. That's handy. Just want to hit you there. Big dunk. Let's run you down here. Reload for one. And move to there. And you little shy dwarf can come in here. Oof. Okay, what have I got? Can I throw the grenade? I can't throw the grenade. So I might as well run here. Big dunk. Hit. Drone. Have to run you all the way over there. And shy dwarf. You have to miss the drone, of course. Brilliant. Excellent, everything's missing. That's Kill that thing. Excellent shot. Got it. Can I cast poison fog there? No, apparently I can't. That's U plus aim accuracy. And then you can just... God knows what to do. Put you in there. Well, that's... Good shot, my dear. Yeah. Oh, there's another drone. What can I do? What can I do? Duncan? You're gonna have to come out here, buddy. We're gonna have to... Ugh, there's nowhere to go is the problem. You need to heal yourself. And then reload. Oh, she got a shotgun. Duh. So annoyed. Missed. Okay. Good hit. And now you can come here. Spray and pray over there. Lovely. You can switch to the grenade launcher. Ha. The best miss I've ever seen. Take it. Excellent. You can come out here. Okay. Right. Don't see any. No, I didn't see them. Can we all get out? Yes, let's all get out. Thank God for that. Whew, the rat shaman guides you from the doorway of the street through an eternity of winding alleys, damp sub-basements and empty buildings, stumbling through refuse and filth. You make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbour. It reeks down there, here, but it's quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. The rat squeaks softly in the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim light of the sewer you can see that they're nearly the same age, no more than 20, 21 tops. What are their names? She keeps her head down and tells it to the floor. The troll you were talking to was Nightjar. He was our friend. The elf was called Gutshot. Kind of an asshole, but I didn't need to see his head splattered everywhere like that. She inhales a cleansing breath. Nightjar was a good guy. Always had our backs. Isobel's and mine's. Isobel nods in agreement. Her voice is flat. Rare to find a runner that you can actually trust. She looks to her friend. Are we clear? Gobbet looks back the way you came. I think we've shaken them. She sniffs the air. Yeah, we're clear. Wu begins pacing, his boots splashing in the sewer water, creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel the tension coming off him in waves. This is bullshit. I'm done messing around in alleys and sewers. I'm done running from the cops. He pokes a thumb at his chest and spits his anger forth in a raspy growl. Fuck's sake, I am a cop. We noticed. There's a Lone Star Sergeant dead back there. Damn it, she was. He starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control, but he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but he's raw. When he speaks again, his voice is seething and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm going to get some of my own people down here. Then we're going to find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. The little orc shrugs. Whatever you say, big guy, you have fun with that. She looks over at her friend. They both nods. Isn't I out of here? Best of luck finding a friend. Not our friend, he's our foster father. She looks straight at you, her tone is flat. And he's probably a dead man. Sorry, but it's the truth. He wasn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the old girl off. He pulls his security-grade PDA off from its holster on his leg, raises it and starts tapping the buttons with a meaty finger. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops confused and then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects his goggles. The hell? I'm locked out of the network. He looks up at you. My law enforcement status has been revoked. He goes back to the screen. I don't believe it. They're saying there's an APB out on this there. You and me both. I figured as much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. In your names. Wu glows at the wall, a storm raging across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. It just keeps getting worse. He leans forward as if to punch the wall, his knuckles rapping against it softly, pantomime of barely constrained rage. Suddenly he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. Hit hard, bounces back and clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an okay to herself, eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isobel, let's... She's cut off by a sudden smashing noise as her friend's boot comes crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. The dwarf looks down at her work, unsatisfied, and brings the boot down again and again and again until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic housing, broken glass, and circuit board. She looks up at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scrap she's created. Please issue. They can trace you to that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too, it's on the network. Smash it yourself. We bury our own. You crush the PDA to shards under your foot whilst Isobel looks on blankly. Good. She looks over at Gobbet again, sighs, and then reaches into her jacket pocket. Pulling out 2 new PDAs, she hands them to you and Duncan. Burn us, I suppose, is the least we could do after your help back there. Thanks. You people always keep a supply of burners in your pocket. Runners need to be prepared for contingencies, isn't that right, Iz? Isabel isn't listening. She's staring open-mouthed at her own PDA, its bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbert, we gotta go, right now. Isabel's voice is monotone but emphatic. She holds up her PDA to show her friend. They're after us too. The screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead along with an unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago before Raymond. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Sarah Evenstad second, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Low-res photographs of Gobbert and Isabel pop up on the screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The colour drains out of Gobbert's face. Oh shit. Kowloon officials report that the terrorist cell known as the White Star maintains ties to the state of Henan, and is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in the UCAS city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Crate at the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbour. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate. She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain the motive for tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists. I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make manhunt top priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap in the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network and take a picture, our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back into her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobbert bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. Her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before. Wu's voice is eerily calm, but now we're well and truly fucked. I'll deal with it, Duncan. We always do. Wu's mouth tightens. Not this time, Sarah. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They're labelled as terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard of this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with that whatever city-state. They're going to hunt us down. It's open season. Isabel nudges the remains of Wu's PDA with her booted toe. And the 2 of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Gobbert wide eyes the exit, tight as a spring. You can hear the shallow panting as she leans towards one, then the other. We gotta go deeper. Hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. Gobbert looks at Isabel, wipes her mouth and points at you and Duncan. We've got to get them off the grid too, way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan and her large eyes narrow. Hey, Lone Star, you've got a security license, right? That means you got a SIN too. Who's brown furrows? Of course I have a SIN, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlifes go sinless. She runs her hands along the cyberdeck, thinking, that means you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or a security camera. Get ID'd by a retinal scanner or tried to use your credit stick or passport, and the HKPF will just where to find you. Will crosses his arms across his chest. And our system identification number works. Runner. Leave her alone, Duncan. We're all in this together. Gobbert pulls at her dreadlocks. We're just as screwed as you are. Me and his. We're listed as your accomplices. We can't afford for you to get caught. We'll lead them to us one way or another. DNA samples, things we've told you. Natural residue? I don't know. Cop stuff. Little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat, resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the record books. All of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Wu's hand rubs her hand across his skull, beyond the fact that that's insane. Will that even work? If we burn our sins, go off the grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Condescension creeps its way into Isabel's tongue. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with the siren or with the siren conspicuously absent? Deleting our identities across the entire matrix sounds hard. Little Decker nods knowingly. It's very difficult. I can't do it. Some people can. Organizations, expert systems. Gobbett's voice drops. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has the kind of pull it takes to burn us in and hide us from the cops. Kindly Cheng. Let me guess. Kindly Cheng is some sort of underworld hard ass. Like a walnut. She's what's known as a store sandal. Kind of a middle manager for the Yellow Lotus system. The Triad. Kindly Cheng controls all of the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Sounds like my kind of scam. She leans in, serious as death. This is no joke. Kindly Cheng controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources, she's smart, and she is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is hollow and flat. Taking favours from a woman like Kindly Cheng is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to be owed favours to a woman like that. Her eyes get big, round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Wait a minute, you know this woman? We've only met once or twice. Nightjar was the one who worked with her. Like I said, she's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowruns for the corps. Kindly Cheng is our fixer. Gobbett tries to make her voice light, confident. Just stay on her good side and you have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings the whole hell down upon us. And I think we will finish here. And that'll be done for an episode. There's going to be a fair amount of editing here as I've been starting quite a lot. But anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed and want to know more, please subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.